Well, what happened to him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the end of July last year, this past July, he had a really bad hemorrhagic stroke. And he's been in now this his second nursing home and in a number of hospitals because of um, things, infections, things that happened. And he was quiet all this time. A lot of it sleeping, but not in a coma, just sleeping, quiet, within himself. And at the first nursing home, nobody even talked about a speaking valve. I didn't even know about one. And so when I came here and I met Lorri, and she said, well, there is this. Would you be interested? I said, oh, yeah. You know, why would I not be interested in trying something with Fred that could help him, help me, help everybody get an idea of what he's going through and maybe help him and orient him and all of that. So as a family / friend caregiver, how could you not want the valve used with your loved one? How could you not? Because it gives him or her an opportunity to say something, and every now and then I hear something and I can answer it and address it. And he's not able to communicate. He can't read, he can't write, at least yet. So short of nodding and shaking his head, that was about all I got and do get.
That's an amazing story. Yeah. Do you remember the first words that he said?
I would say those were the first words. That's why I was so blown away. Do I need a bronchial specialist? And do we have a neurologist? And we're up at St. John's Hospital, and I said, you know, first of all, I heaped praise on him. Then I answered the questions best I could. I told him, yes, in fact, we had a neurologist, and no, as far as I knew, his lungs were fine, and we didn't need a bronchial specialist, but I would certainly ask. And then I wrote it down because I didn't think anybody would believe me. Not that they would believe that either, but I just didn't, because oftentimes what happens is you hear the thing, just you. No one's there. And Lorri is the one other person who actually has been in the room when he has said things.
So when he doesn't have the valve on, does he attempt to speak?
He does. He will mouth words, and he did that for a long time, and it was so frustrating. And I kept on saying, do you know anybody who can lip read? Because I can't lip read. So if it's in context, I can kind of figure out some of it, but mostly I can't figure out any of it. So yes, he did.
Okay.
You want to address his swallowing?
Well, I've been taught that once he is on the valve, he does cough. That's kind of the way I know he's on the valve. He starts to cough, and I remind him to swallow. We have given him the occasional chocolate pudding while on the valve, and we watch him very carefully to see how he's swallowing it, and it seems to be going just exactly where it's supposed to go.